All right, good morning. It's early. Yeah, it's Kinninigan. I'm going to rant here about a few things because like a lot of people are saying to themselves, like, there's a few things going on, and a lot of us are saying, I ain't doing this anymore. Two, in my defense, don't be calling people like me a quote unquote conspiracy theorist anymore because all of a sudden the new buzzword on YouTube today is Pizzagate, a subject that I lost 10 YouTube channels for. I had a live stream that was ended at Rumble where I was exposing Pizzagate a few years ago. Some of my subs actually saw that stream, which is why I don't trust Rumble. I don't trust Dan Bongino because he was in the Secret Service detail around Obama. And yeah, supposedly he quit the FBI. So now Pizzagate was real, right? We knew this. Look, and here's the thing: the YouTubers covering it today are not getting the point of Pizzagate. It wasn't just about pedophilia. Pizzagate involved adrenochrome harvesting. I'm not doing the whole Pizzagate thing again. In fact, it was such a conspiracy. If you are on my Patreon, there is a movie you could watch on my Patreon for free. It's on here. It's called The Pizzagate Massacre, and it came out in 2020. It's a dark satire of the Pizzagate conspiracy. And guess what? At the end of the movie, guess who's responsible for Pizzagate in this movie? Reptilians. This movie, it's so bad. I don't have to worry about getting copyright for this movie. This movie came out 6 years ago, though, just to give you an idea. And at the end, this guy here, yeah, he's a lizard people.
Right.
Because lizard people are just a conspiracy, right? Yeah, this guy right here. Of course, it's got to
Is
be
Tony making money off of those videos?
So she gets visited by this guy, and the whole
No.
Pizzagate conspiracy winds up just
I,
being done by. Yeah, I'm ruining it. Yeah, look, this ain't really a movie you got to worry about ruining the end of. I'm not gonna. It doesn't look like a real reptilian. So that's it. I'm not doing the Pizzagate thing again. All right, I lost too many YouTube channels. Maybe 6 to 8 years ago, in my defense, you shouldn't have been calling people like me conspiracy theorists, okay? Oh, that's some QAnon shit. That's just Pizzagate. Oh, now it's the new buzzword on YouTube. I'm not doing, maybe in 6 years, some of these content creators will figure out secret societies exist, that Democrats and Republicans are all on the same fucking team. Or maybe in another 10 years, they'll figure out reptilians are real. I ain't doing this. This is a bad way. I'm not starting here. Oh, by the way, please share, like, subscribe. I'm trying to get some stuff today. Uh, I'm pretty upfront in what I need. I need about, I don't know, $12 or $13. That's so I can get some marijuana. I'm pretty upfront about what I need. I have some monthly supported Patreon. It's slowly going up, but it's not as much as you might think. I make about $150 a month at Patreon right now because of I have a lot of people that signed up for free. You can upgrade your membership at Patreon. Don't forget. And then there are other things on my Patreon that I will not put on YouTube, like the Pizzagate Massacre. You could see Taylor Swift's penis, Jennifer Aniston's micro penis. I got a Babylonian Grinmore on here. Oh, pics I ain't putting on YouTube. That's Obama. Oh yeah, maybe in 5 years they'll figure out Obama and George Clooney were on a fucking speed yacht with a little Vietnamese girl. Yeah, like I said, don't be calling me a conspiracy theorist anymore. And of course, the police state conspiracy, the banned episode from Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura, the one that was banned from ever re-airing again on TV. The whole conspiracy that they're going to round up specifically white Christians and send them to Camp FEMA. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about. For the past 5 years on YouTube, it's been nothing but content creators covering the woke shit, and they're getting tired of it. They're saying it's what they call quote unquote fatigue. Well, I am a massive fan of ancient Greek mythology. The reason why you need to understand how much Greek mythology influences modern retelling of stories, including everything that comes out of Hollywood. I'll make a video about it. But basically, every story that you hear involving a hero, a monster, magic, George R. R. Martin, as an example, he's using the guideline of telling Greek stories in his Game of Thrones story. Um, and it's just a retelling of these Greek tragedy. A lot of modern like dramas that you see are retelling of old. The Coen brothers. Have you ever heard of those directors? They were famous for taking Greek mythologies and converting them to modern movies. You take the names of the gods, the Greek actors, and you turn them into human modern names. That's what George R. R. Martin did in Game of Thrones. But now, as a humiliation ritual, Christopher Nolan has cast a African woman as Helena Troy in his new upcoming Odyssey movie. Now I've already seen there's a YouTube channel called Metatron. He is Mediterranean. I believe he's Italian. He already tore apart on how fucking bad the armor looks in that trailer. It doesn't look. It was shot in Scotland. I don't know how the fuck you make things look like ancient Greece in Scotland. The only reason why they're shooting in Scotland now is because of Gavin Newsom fucked up Hollywood so bad they can't even shoot movies in L.A. anymore. Yeah, the more you know. And now everyone, this is all that's popping up in my YouTube feed today. Pizzagate is popping up in my YouTube feed. And of course, the fact that Helen of Troy, and they're calling her Helen of Detroit. Now, look, I don't want to bash. You know what? The black actress that got casted, she should fucking tell Hollywood no. And she should realize this is only going to hurt her career. People, now, it isn't the same. It's a little different with this movie now. People are actually starting to realize, yeah, this is a humiliation ritual against white people, and specifically Greeks. Greeks are a minority. And two, in defense of Greek people, Greek women are absolutely stunningly beautiful. So, yeah, Greeks already are a minority. There's only like less than 20 million Greeks on planet Earth. And yes, they did interact with Africa in ancient times through the Mediterranean. Christopher Nolan could have done a different Greek story where they were interacting with Africans, but no, they can't do that. And people are seeing right through the bullshit anymore. You know, white people should break away and start our own fucking country. How does that sound? The rest of the world would shit themselves. I'm not lying. 64% of the American population is Caucasian European. Then you got the fucking fake Ashkenazi Jews who aren't even. Does Benjamin Netanyahu look like he resided in ancient Babylon thousands? No, I don't think so, because he's not Semitic. He's Polish. So we got fake white people pretending to be Jews. We got real white people being replaced by black people in Hollywood, and the Zionists are part of the reason for this fucking. I don't know what you would call race swapping. It is the Zionists that control Hollywood that are responsible for this because they see white Christian Caucasians, specifically Christians, as a threat to their fucking New World Order. And people are sick of it. And I hope Christopher Nolan realizes, I hope he paid for the IMAX camera out of his own pocket because, from what I understand, it costs a lot of money to shoot movies on IMAX. And those cameras are not cheap. But now the movie didn't even come out yet, and people are tearing it apart because, yeah, and they made. Oh, they also put a tranny in the fucking movie. A known tranny. There's a lot of unknown trannies in Hollywood. Yes, I know that. Uh, something Ellie Page. I don't fucking know. It was a dude. It was a woman who's a dude now. So Christopher Nolan has a tranny in the movie. He has Helena Troy being played by an African actor, and I think Zendaya, who I'm pretty sure she's another fucking tranny. She's playing Athena. Basically, if you go through the casting of Christopher Nolan's new Odyssey movie, there are no Greek actors cast in the movie. You know, Hollywood can go fuck themselves. This is why Hollywood is dying. All right, everyone's all of a sudden everyone's fucking racist. Everyone. Yeah, I'm getting sick of this shit. Anyone could have came to America and conquered this fucking country back in 1776. Africans could have fucking built a boat and came here and took on the Native Americans. All right, anyone from Europe, anyone from China. So I don't want to hear shit from other people. Oh, it's the white people that can't. Well, anyone could have built fucking boats and came here. Uh, uh, People are getting really sick of this shit. Oh, and a side effect of all their gender and tranny pushing in the mainstream. Guess how that's worked out for them. This video came up today. I got this bookmark. The new generation, which I have some faith in the youth. Actually, my new reptilian podcast that I'm producing is aimed towards the youth. I'm 48 years old. I'm a boomer. So my new audience, and even hopefully subs here at YouTube, like I said, please share, like, subscribe, are hopefully, they're going to be younger people because they're interested in the Illuminati, reptilian, secret societies. But men under 24, the new generation, are becoming very quote unquote homophobic. Yeah, that's the side effect of pushing everything down people's throats. And I'm sure you're going to see another article popping up soon saying men under 24 are becoming very racist because of all the race swapping. And you want to shove black people being race swapped for all white people in movies. You want to push trannies all fucking day. People are going to rebel against it. That's what's going to happen. So we're not starting off 2026 culturally from a good fucking. And this is how you, in my opinion, you judge a civilization is by their culture, by the art they create. I'm pretty sure I stole that statement from Star Trek. That was another TV show they wiped their ass with recently. They had fucking tranny Klingons in that show, and that show failed after like 3 or 4 episodes. Starfleet Academy. It was getting the name Starfleet Leering Academy on. They put a free episode on YouTube, and then they had to pull it. And now everyone that don't like the show, what are they doing? They're calling them racist. Oh, you're racist. Get the fuck in. Star Trek always had a diverse cast. Um, People, Christopher Nolan can't write an original fucking screenplay. That's why he needs to steal the Odyssey from Homer and then wipe his ass with the mythology by casting trannies and black actors to play, whatever. The movie's going to fail. And I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to be cheap to make either. So this is what's happening in Hollywood. And it is, sadly, I'd have to address that in another video. This has to do with Zionists, and they're absolutely they despise white Caucasian Christians. Although they love our fucking money, though. Don't get me wrong, they love our money. They love the opportunities the United States brings to them. Why they bitch about it all day. You know how many dual passport holders are in our government that are dual Israeli U.S. citizens? But they hate the Americas so much. Yeah, people. Yeah, I should make a video about the Ashkenazi Jews. Does Ben Shapiro or Netanyahu or Benny Johnson here on YouTube, do they look like they resided in ancient Babylon in ancient times? That's where the Jews, the real Hebrews, fled from. The real Jews. Not the fucking fake Polish Ashkenazi Jews. And they're the ones that are causing all the shit right now. They're involved in Turning Point USA. Every fucking conspiracy leads to a Zionist. Oh well. And now all of a sudden, people are discovering. I'm not doing the fucking Pizzagate thing again. I lost multiple YouTube channels. Oh yeah, you could also see a Bohemian Grove leak video on my Patreon. You don't actually see any. I believe this was a recruitment video for Skull and Bones. I had it on my YouTube. They were not happy about that. There's a reason it's on my Patreon now. Yeah, we're not going to talk about what really happens at Bohemian Grove. Oh yeah, the fake Joe Biden and the real Joe Biden. Look, I figured out his fucking signature thing 5 years before they did. They were talking about the auto pen. Like I said, people. This is why, in my defense, I'm getting sick of being called a conspiracy theorist because shit I talk about, people just finally figure out. I don't know, 6 years later, like with Pizzagate. I've been talking about the New World Order and Zionists hating white Christians for years. Also, the acolyte was another fucking humiliation ritual where, you know what? Quite honestly, I'm getting sick of the milking franchises like Star Wars. Besides, there are rumors that George Lucas and Lucasfilm were responsible for one of my favorite fucking sci-fi shows getting stopped on TV. That was Firefly. There's a reason why Firefly ended after one season, and Lucasfilm saw it as a threat to Star Wars. Yeah, the more you know. And I absolutely love fucking Firefly. So do a lot of people. And look what they do to fucking Star Wars now. The fucking space tranny witch, the acolyte. What a fucking joke that was. Tucker Carlson. I got him on video admitting the 2020 election was stolen. Shit, I lost a YouTube channel for that I knew. Oh, and there's a Jim Henson movie on here. So yeah, there's a preview. You can see all this stuff on my Patreon. Other things I'm not going. Oh yeah, my most infamous video ever. This is one of the first videos where I exposed adrenochrome on YouTube back in 2016. The Keanu Reeves Hollywood elites use the blood of babies to get high. Another quote unquote conspiracy. This is actually tied into Pizzagate because it's about adrenochrome. On my original YouTube channel, that had 1.5 million views, and I lost my YouTube channel for it. So yeah, there's Ted Gunderson, ex-FBI agent, talking about the Illuminati and satanic ritual abuse being real. Oh, I also got the reptilian. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my Patreon. Don't worry, stuff I can't put here on YouTube. But yeah, Pizzagate is all of a sudden the new talking point on YouTube. Look, it's even got a Wikipedia thing. Went viral in 2016. It's 2026. I said 6 years. They're fucking 10 years behind. I'm not doing it again. So here's the point. Nothing that came out with these quote unquote Epstein files was anything fucking new that we didn't know already. And quite honestly, I'm getting sick of it. They're all going to burn in hell. Every one of these pedophiles are going to burn in hell. And I have no sympathy for them. So go ahead. They could ban people off YouTube for exposing their sick pedophile asses. But I'm done. Tim Pool debunks Pizzagate. Go fuck yourself, Beanie Boy. You, yeah. Who the hell would even defend that? Oh, that's right. Your Zionist puppet handlers who are funding your fucking podcast, Tim. Yeah, we already know who's funding this podcast. He's another one that's why he's a certain YouTube channels I don't even pay attention to anymore. I've just had it, but yeah, look how much Pizzagate shit is coming up now. I ain't doing it again. And I'm gonna have a whole fucking YouTube feed full all week about people bitching about the new Black Helen of Detroit. They don't learn in Hollywood, do they? Then when the movie fails, they'll sit there and call everyone fucking racist and istophobes on fucking Twitter all day. Why a Hollywood director can actually take real African mythology and make a movie about black people instead of Black Panther, because that's not fucking real. Wakanda is not a real country. I can give you ancient black mythology stories to make movies about. One's even involving reptilians. According to Credo Mutwa, the Zulu shaman from Africa who speaks about reptilians. Anyway, that's all for my rant this morning. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the Pizzagate thing again. I'm begging for cigarette money on YouTube right now because of covering Pizzagate 10 fucking years ago. I'm not doing it. Yeah, it's nice to see you people, you mainstream content creators you're really ahead of the times here. Maybe, like I said, in 5 years you'll figure out about secret societies. Maybe another 10 years you'll figure out reptilians are ruling the world. But what do I know? They just call me a conspiracy theorist when everything I talk about winds up being fucking true. This is why I don't like the name calling. I try to go through and heart all my comments. Anyway, those videos I uploaded the other day, they got me a few new subs. Yeah, I picked up about a dozen subs from those anomaly videos. I got a lot more of them. Barack Obama Antichrist anomalies. It's a good video. I'll admit. I use good music for them. I that one's got drum and bass in it. So anyway, it's all for my rant today. If you could support the channel, like I said, I'm trying to get about $12, $13 together so I can get some stuff today. It's the only thing that helps with my blood pressure. But yeah, this is my whole YouTube feed in the morning, and I'm getting sick of it. How long could we do this as a fucking human civilization? It's just every day someone's bitching about being woke or the Epstein files are a thing. But I've been talking about satanic ritual abuse for years, like I said, and I'm not doing the Pizzagate thing again. Maybe all you idiots out there that called me a conspiracy theorist 10 years ago, what you should be doing is donating money to my fucking YouTube channel. But now it's a thing now. Now all the yeah, because nothing new came out of the Epstein files. We knew about Pizzagate for a long time. There's even a fucking movie made about it. I showed you. It's on here. That movie came out in 2020. Yeah, I don't mind the. Oh, and by the way, and we have the Super Bowl coming up. I don't watch sports anymore, but I'm well aware of the Super Bowl and who's performing the halftime show. Another fuck you to America. It's some dude, Bad Bunny, who hates the United States. Go fucking move home then. Go back to wherever the fuck you came from. South America, used to. You just could have marched up to the United States and took it over in 1776, but you didn't. So I'm sick of hearing people bitch about this white privilege shit. What, white people were the only people who knew how to build boats in 1776 and land in the New World and start colonies? I'm done. I ain't doing this shit anymore. Or you could just be an Ashkenazi Jew and just steal everything. Yeah, have APAC run the fucking government. Alright, so it's about all I'm going to rant about today. Or else my blood pressure will start going up. You could sign up to my Patreon or increase your support. There are membership perks here. See, I only make $143 a month here. It's not as much as you might think. I have a lot of members, but a lot of people are signed up for free. You can upgrade your membership, even just a dollar a month. I don't think free members don't get access to the free movies I have on here. Let's just say. To everyone new to the channel, welcome. There's some people that found me again after a few years. I always find people that they say they were subbed to me before. Yeah, because remember, I lost YouTube channels covering fucking Pizzagate. Oh, and that's the other thing. I made a video about Hillary Clinton and the tomb of Gilgamesh 10 fucking years ago. That's something else that popped up with the new Epstein files. It's like, did you just fucking release anything new? Or did you just go back to my YouTube channel from 10 years ago and start telling them that all that shit was real? Yeah, we banned Kinney for nothing. Everything he was talking about was real. Anyway, it's off my rant. Screw Pizzagate. Screw Black Helena Troy. By the way, it's I'm not even being racist saying that. A lot of black people are upset about Helena Troy being cast as a black woman. They're tired of it. I've watched quite a few content creators who are actually black, and they are not happy about it because they realize they're like, this is just fucking stupid. And by the way, black people love white women. I live in fucking Philly, okay? You'd be surprised how many black men date white women. So they ain't that fucking racist, okay? Greek women. Greek women are fucking gorgeous. I don't care what anyone says. Mediterranean women in general. Anyone around the Mediterranean, they all got the beautiful olive colored skin, healthy proportions. There's dark curly hair. Yeah, I love me some Mediterranean women. Anyway, what do I know? I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Yeah. Any questions or comments, link below. If you could support the channel, all the links are in the description. Take care and God bless.